Good morning, you guys. Today I wanted to take a quick second and hop on as promised to show you guys our new bareMinerals Mineralist Eyeliner Launch. So these new Mineralist liners launched with the Mineralist shadows, and I did a video on that one for you guys last week. If you haven't seen it, I will link it right up here. So we received 6 new colors, and these are supposed to be waterproof, smudge-proof, locked in place for the day, but they're in the roll-up fashion, where in the past with bareMinerals, our waterproof, smudge-proof option, the only choice was the round-the-clock, which you guys have seen me sharpen over and over again. So without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and jump into Hey guys, it's Haley from Spa Siobhan, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Love to bring you guys best in beauty retail and luxury spa services. Let's go ahead and jump into this next video. So first shade, we'll start with my favorite. I've actually been playing with these for a couple days just so I would have some information to give you guys as we go through these one by one. These are probably the creamiest eyeliners I've ever used, and if you were a fan of the bareMinerals One Fine line that was like super precise, you're gonna be a huge fan of these. A lot of you know that I've kind of gotten into where I only do liner on that outer edge. The reason I started doing that is because a lot of times I think it's hard to get that perfectly precise line, so then it looks harsh and kind of narrows the eye inward. But I haven't minded bringing this one all the way over. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see, but I have on the slate shade on the upper lash line today, and it just blends like a dream, and it's super easy to apply. The first shade I'm going to swatch for you guys is Garnet. This one's my absolute favorite. The only thing I see being an issue is these are actually so creamy that you can't roll up very much at one time, because I feel like they're going to be a little bit fragile. But it's because they have such high color payoff and they are so creamy. So that very first shade that I swatched is going to be the shade Garnet, which it's a gorgeous burgundy with good shimmer payoff to it. A couple of these are really shimmery, which I love for something different. I have really enjoyed pairing this one with both the new Rosewood Ultra Natural palette, and I actually did you guys a tutorial on that, so you'll be seeing it soon, but also my longtime favorite, the Boss Babe Betty palette. The next shade I'm going to swatch for you guys is going to be the shade Topaz. This is just their really pretty creamy brown, and I'm going to compare it to Garnet. Garnet's just a little more burgundy, and Topaz doesn't have any of the shimmer. So that is the shade Topaz right there. Next, I'm going to do Graphite, which is the one that I have on my lid today. I normally am not a cool tone person, but I think this is the prettiest gray. It's got a little bit of blue kind of flecked in, super shimmery, and I think it's going to really complement a lot of different eye colors. So that is Graphite right there. Next up is Diamond, which I'm super excited about because it's been years since bareMinerals had a lighter shade that could be popped into the waterline to really open up tired eyes and make them look awake, which is one of my #1 tricks. I love to pop a cream or a gold or even a white into that waterline to open everything up. So I think Diamond is actually going to be a really unique, fun shade to do that with because it's like this perfect champagne with a little bit of shimmer. Next up is Onyx, which is going to be their true black. And one thing I do want to mention is if you used, I mentioned the lasting line earlier, which is the eyeliner that they had before that twisted up. If you used that in the past and didn't love it, you definitely need to give these another shot because the degree of pigment and creaminess out of these is like night and day compared to the lasting line, which I was never a big fan of, and that's why I've always done the sharpening round the clock. The formula of these is just a lot closer to that round the clock ultra creamy consistency, and so that is the shade Onyx right there, which is a really good true black. And what I like to do the best with all of my black eyeliners is you guys will see me line my upper waterline, and then I'll go in with a softer color on the upper lash line. Last but not least is going to be Sapphire. I feel like this is going to complement so many light eye colors. and especially if you have blue eyes, popping a little bit of this Sapphire shade into the waterline is just going to be gorgeous. So there is Sapphire right there, and then again we have Onyx, Diamond, Topaz, Garnet, and Graphite. So that is all 6 shades of these liners. Like I said, I played around with them for a couple days before I brought you guys a video, just because I wanted to have some feedback. I think they're very comparable to the round the clock formula, but in the twist up, which is honestly a little bit easier to work with. I think they're perfect to really get down in the lash line and make the perfect precise line, and I have not had any trouble with them moving or budging all day. And I was even going to show you guys with the swatch on my hand. I'm just going to take a paper towel and lightly go over my hand just so you guys can see. You can see how well these are still in place. So if you're looking for an ultra creamy liner that won't budge or move, that is super easy to work with, then I would definitely check out the new Mineralist liners, and I will be linking them from our site down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and you will be seeing each of these used individually as we start to continue to play with all the Mineralist eyeshadows. As I mentioned with those, I would love to bring you guys a tutorial using each one, and same goes for the eyeliner. But I will be talking to you all very, very soon. Bye!